Right, let's see. Is it up and running? What can you do? Right, it seems to be up and running. Right, we've got this today. We've got a remaster on East Coastway. Now there is some new DLC if I go to the store. I haven't bought it yet for East Coastway, and there's a new. I don't know what to come from the locals. It's a 171 class for East Coastway. $12.99 I think it is. I'm just trying to see if it's going to pop up on the screen. Really, the 323 I could always add to it as well. Let's see the 171 coming up. Right, there's one of the new updates. Let's see if it tells you news articles is always a good idea. It's not been updated. Double check my notifications. It was installed. Double check. Add on East Coastway, Brighton to Eastbourne ready to use. Updates and trains involved. I think it's just some updated stuff. Right. I'm assuming we're all good and running right, so let's go to choose a route. So we'll jump on the East Coastway, which I actually jumped into just to do. Let's have a wee look. We'll just go timetable. We'll do Borough, obviously. 377. We'll do 2-car or 3-car. 4-car. 4-car. Big long one. Longer one. There's too much difference between the type. We'll do one towards. We'll go to Eastbourne. Do one going to Eastbourne. I've always done that one recently, and then we'll do one down to Seaford, or from Seaford, or towards. Go from Seaford, but go from Eastbourne to Brighton. That's a better way of doing it. Eastport of Brighton and then Brighton to Seaford. That's kind of like a nice way of doing it, isn't it? We don't seem to do it from there to that one's going to Seaford. Yeah, that one there will do it though, because that's going via Eastbourne, i.e. we start at Eastbourne. Alright, so we're going to start at Eastbourne, head to Brighton, and then from Brighton we can then head to Seaford. Plan, I like that one. Right, it's nice and sunny here. I don't know what it's like in the south coast. We'll drive there. We'll have a wee look. See if we remember what we're doing here. This is when you haven't played a train for ages. It should do it. What's the loud sounds with the doors? This is opposite outside Eastbourne. There's definitely a lot more people running around anyway. This is up here somewhere. Definitely there. Oh, ear. There we go. and my lights good, are they? Right. And there's a bit of braking. All in one handle, brake and accelerator. And got to 25. Definitely was different to what I remember. A lot more detail in some of the platforms and stuff. Right, we go up to 70. 30, we've got 2.5 miles fairly with it. There we go. Full throttle. Right, 2 miles, we've got a 30-mile-an-hour zone. That's actually before we actually turn into hand part. That's after that one, because you've got to go around the slow corner past where the houses are, so you have to go dead slow. Slow corner. Sometimes it pops up as if you're heading towards. Right, we'll probably get close to it. We've got enough time. I'm just trying to look here to see if there's how much more detail in the scenery and stuff. Definitely looks different, doesn't it? Compared to what it was. try and get used to these trains. Doesn't matter. Definitely remaster for getting all the announcements and stuff. It's only the newer ones are going to get the announcements and stuff on it. It's nice to see you doing these old routes and remastering them.
This is Camden Park. This train is being service to Brighton. The next station is...
What do you think, guys? So far? Yeah, we'll go down to Seaford after this. We'll go to Brighton, then get a Seaford plate train down there. Like Polegate. As I say, it comes up with that 30 mile an hour zone, even though we're not doing it because it's not going towards a lot more detailing on the.
Polegate, Berwick, Glyndŵr, Lewis, Falmer, Moulsecoomb and Brighton. The next station is Polegate.
What a chat. Does she ever shut up? Right, Polegate's next stop. Yeah, the announcements are cool. There's the 35, that's the bit we go round the corner past the back of the houses. There is, I know for a fact, one of the tanking buddies of ours that live down this way. Because he says he lived near Eastport, and I went, oh, I've got East Coastway. It goes from Eastbourne to Brighton, and then it's got to be spurred down to not Polegate, Seaford. He says, oh, I live in Seaford. Right. A lot of nice detailing in. Right. Get more braking, Dave. Does look good, doesn't it? Cool. Here's the housing bit, there's the 35 we're coming up to. Stick it on one just to keep some speed.
We are now approaching Polegate.
There's the 90. It's just that corner bit. I reckon it's a deliberate slow bit for the through the housing estate bit. This is definitely different. A lot more stuff about.
This is Polegate. This train is the service to Brighton. The next station.
It's, as is cool with all the announcements and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do, as I say, we'll do one to Seaford. We do that as during the holidays. Looks like they do it sort of summertime and see what the vegetation looks like and stuff. This is roughly meant to be this time of year, and basically it has been selected 26th of February because that's what they do automatically. The game we just give you the today's date is not automatic. Right, Berwick. Right, 5 minutes ago.
Welcome aboard the service to Brighton. Boarding at Berwick, Glyndŵr, Lewis, Falmer, Moulsecoomb and Brighton. The next station is Berwick.
Four minutes to get there. There's plenty of time. Let's build up the speed anyway. Definitely a lot more detailing on this, isn't it? I can't remember them being quite sort of nice foliage and stuff around here. But it's good that they're doing all these sort of remaster updates for free though. I'm going to award 377 miles. Go award for that. Speed limits after Berwick anyway. 75 mile an hour. Definitely more detailing on the fields and stuff. Used to have lots of sheep and cows and that in them. And you can just coast, you should make it. Hay storage. Definitely a lot more detailing to the landscape anyway. What I can tell anyway. I'm going to pause this station here because I'm going to double check my lunch. I've got some pizza on the go. I just need to double check it, otherwise it's not going to be good. It won't be tasty. pause it in a minute.
This is Berwick.
That's what a lot of people do. How to pause it, put it on photo mode, and you get at least a bit more interesting look. Let's get back to this. Try and get myself sorted
This
right.
train is the
Right,
service
what we
to
got?
Brighton.
Right. Next up, Glinda's on.
Welcome aboard the service to Brighton, calling at Glynder, Lewis, Falmer, Moulscombe and Brighton.
Right. One.
The next station is Glynder.
That's the hay bales. Few of the stupid cows and drum. Seems to be some plain white livery vehicles between the people might be able to tell me why. They're ready to get sold. You just needed to go for it. It looks like you're going to be late. Get slow down.
We are now approaching Glynder.
Should be quite good there.
This is Glinda.
Yeah, put it to 0. Right. Call this Lewis, but so it means to me. Why? Yeah, we'll come back and we'll, as I say, we'll go along the C4 line along here. Move it. It's pointless me speeding up here. Yeah, something coming up in the 60. And then slow right down, nothing to lose.
We are now approaching Lewis. This is Lewis. This train is the service to Brighton. The next station is Falmer.
What you don't less than 10 mile an hour.
Welcome aboard the service to Brighton.
Just ages
At
get come out here.
Moulscombe and Brighton. The next station is Falmer.
Five come up. Speed up now. Simply come up. So simply can go again. Yeah, definitely a lot more detailing in the map, isn't it? I can't remember these bankers be so prominent, actually.
We are now approaching Falmer.
You didn't help. Time is not bad, is it? Time in there.
This is Falmer.
Be a chance I will peek at the
This train is the service to
station.
Brighton. The next
The announcements run away when you jump out. There's definitely a lot more bodies anyway. Just honking. Drive a buzz somewhere.
welcome aboard the service to Brighton, boarding at Moulscombe and Brighton. The next station is Moulscombe.
I mean, they got a new train for this route as well. Buy separately. It's $12.99 is the once a month.
We are now approaching Moulscombe.
thought I'd let it off. Stopping point.
This is Malcolm.
Not far now. Running out. Still, I think sort of outskirts of Brighton here, isn't it? We're going straight into Brighton now. We're not stopping at the wee one round the corner of the viaduct.
Welcome aboard the Service to Brighton, boarding at Brighton only. The next station is Brighton.
It's not the actual next station, but we're not stopping at the next station. Right, what have we got? He's coming out. Just go across the viaduct here. Main line there going up to London. I don't think there's going to be a train right away for us to steal just to get to Seaford.
This is Brighton, where this train terminates.
Apologise for trying to kill Daddy.
Easy.
I'm trying to convince him to apologise for trying to kill you. There's a laptop there.
I turned around and tried to put my foot down and he's sitting there.
Well, I just stood on him.
Cool. So this is Brighton Station. It's been revamped.
Ow!
The remaster. Don't think there's anything leaving to Seaford. But as I say, we'll do that and it's a wee. Summertime one, I think. See more foliage. Nobody in the kitchen.
Get out! You're not allowed in here. You know that.
I don't. Right. See this one. And we'll take it to Seaford. So we're going to kind of different direction. Be a bit warmer. Light pale clouds. As I say, Class 171 is a new add-on. Master key. Hopefully that gives me some more spores on the doors. And definitely tail lights. So I've got this one here to take to Seaford. See how many times I have to mash buttons. Where is my? Where is my power? Move. Hi William, just for the subscription. Don't know what's going on here. Just do a restart and I'll know bother about something else. There's something. I'm going, why am I not moving? Gee, the extra setting done doesn't make much of a difference. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Right, going to not turn on the DSD. See if I can get it to behave that way. There's definitely a lot more detail in it, William. This one's broken. What is the issue in this train? No, is there no bloody power on it or something? Yeah, 7-2. It's 7-2, yeah. Just trying to figure out why it just seems to not want to do anything. Do not figure out. Right, where's the DC? See if I'm. Normally, when you start a service, it does. You don't have to do all that. It's illuminated there. There we go. Right, we'll restart it so we get ourselves on time. Cheers, William. Now it's a long time since I haven't played Train Sim World for a long time. So it's almost like I'm a newbie again. Going, what am I doing? Ah, cool. Right, we've got that sorted out. Right. Yeah, cheers, William. Yeah, once because I thought, is it the DSD thing? Yeah, probably not. That's it. But this one here. There we go. I'm just making sure to choose it out. I can hear power. Cool. So, just for the wee heads up by William, it's one of these things, it's like, what am I doing when you haven't played a game for so long? But it's like I've been, the remasters when they came out, I've had a wee shot. Yeah. I like playing this game. I just not played it as anywhere near as much as I used to. I'm going to head off to Seaford. Right, so London Road's the first stop, which is not very far away. Just across that aqueduct bit. You timed it right, William. You timed it right. You get Dave doing sweary words if you weren't careful. Let's go on! Nobody's ever done that. I've done 80 or 90 hours on it, but as I say, it's a wee while since I've played this route, and this train probably more the train rather than the route. And I'm noticing a lot more things like the embankments and that. Yes, southeast. Yeah. I was trying to remember what the collectibles are. Yeah, southern route, southeast Nail. Let's go. Now you do the older style one, the 313. It was actually, I can't remember which one it was. Was it Brian or was it Ben that said that they lived near in Seaford? Somebody I know play where all the tanks were. I have not bought the 171 yet. I would need to purchase the 171. I've done the other one yet. 3774. Done that one. That was from Eastbourne. I kind of thought go from Eastbourne to Brighton, Brighton to Seaford. The way of doing it. I mean, I don't know if it. Where do you live, William? I start at 6 PM for work. You get some braking going on Bonman in the Cornwall. Been there. Yeah, I'm from Edinburgh, so I don't have the accent here. There's not very much of a southeastern accent. Yeah, that's a similar sort of time I work, William. I'm sort of 6 o'clock to 2:30 if we finish on time. Nothing wrong with a Scottish accent, exactly. There's quite a lot of people I follow, just catch the streams and that. You get the ones that get the early access and go, partly because this is all they play, or not the only game, but mainly teams. So there's no announcements on this one. It's just if you've noticed, it's a very quiet announcements if they are. Yeah, I'm something about 4 o'clock, and you just like, I've had enough. I want to go. I just want to go home. I'm trying to chase all the young laddies now at work. They're all about 12, and I'm well past it. That's my excuse. Too old for this. Shunting buses and stuff. Yeah. I leave work and sometimes you get the first drivers ready to grab their buses to go back out and service again. That's if we're finishing late though. Finishing time is fine. Coming to Falmouth. But shunting buses and cleaning them and that, well, it's not terribly exciting, but it's a job. Right. So it's basically fuel them and park them up and then do it all over again. Right. Slow it down. Brakes aren't as hot on this one. Much more fun than McDonald's. I bet it isn't. I bet it's silly o'clock in the morning. You'll probably get some wonderful characters, depending on the night. It's a Friday or Saturday night. Usually people who say they've got a colourful character. Well refreshed. Dave, going uphill. Yeah, some of them stay open here and they're open till on time. Yeah, there's the Brighton Stadium. I knew it was somewhere near here. It's a slightly different position than it looks like on the original one. Originally it was a little bit closer to the station. They were pretty much on top of it. Near here. Lewis. Full blast. Give it all hell. Give it hell. Go up the hill. Then Lewis, and then the fun bit is going the extra different way, run towards Eastbourne, towards the Seaford. Slightly different scenery. Yeah. William, thanks for the subscription, by the way. I can't remember if I said that.
William, thanks for the subscription, by the way.
Ooh. Rifle blade. Yeah. Raining. Too fast. Too busy finding the rifle blade. Yeah, there's a lot more height in the visuals. The hills are more prominent. This one says, yeah, I'm not saying these weren't there, but you can see them a lot better, the sort of embankments and stuff. I know I'm running late, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. So you can get down to 55 before we get there. This is what I find, these sort of like coast breaks to this all. Just going to scrub it down a bit. Then it's a long wait going into the train station. It's like definitely lost some points because of the speeding manoeuvre. Why were you speeding? I was looking for the wiper blade switch. Right. No excuse. So we're coming down here and while we look what looks down there. And William says he's doing it as well. So southeast. The station. The newer one has announcements. This doesn't. A bit bumpy, isn't it? All over the points. Speed up now. If I do get 171, I can. I know there's a couple of wee trains you can buy, train add-ons for this one. There's types of stock. I selected a nice time of the year and it's actually pouring rain, isn't it? This is sheepies. A little bit of cows and sheep in this. Right. You have a whistle button, don't you? He was there looking at where the whistle button was again. I'll be getting thunder. Was only a little bit cloudy when I left right. We're getting wheel slip there, it's saying sand. You want to be in this? Bloody hell. Moo. New Haven. You get to New Haven, there's a 2-stop stations dead close. And that's when you get the aggregate. You use the class 66. Oh, wait, Dave. The few services with this, fill them up and stuff. Thanks for the lights, guys. Cheers. Happy days. That's what I'm saying, you've got the two stations are a stone's throw from each other. Definitely seems to be a lot more detailing here in that harbour bit. I know it used to be wasn't even further down in the actual like the harbour area itself. Is it stone? I think there used to be a platform down there, you see, back in the day, a bit. Holidaying weather, is it? We're going holiday here. 15 mile an hour is just before the end of the line. And the 15 is just before the Seaford. So that it was just a warning bit for distance marker for the 15 mile an hour station. But yeah, if you want the 171, you need to obviously buy that separately. There's a couple other trains are like that as well. I've been trying to play it smart and buy it when they're on sale. This game gets expensive when you buy it first outright, right away. Run. Shouldn't just close the door early and run away. Somebody didn't see first. Yeah, why? Sure, there's nothing coming. Something coming. Is something wrong here? What I'll do maybe another day, what I've done in the past is what I like doing the routes, like route hopping. I'm going to be speeding here. I'm on. No, I'm not on emergency, but I'm on peaceful down. Just like usually not concentrating and going shit. And I hit the 15 mile an hour, going way too fast. Somebody's dropped his brolly. He's put his brolly down anyway. I'm trying to remember all the collectibles, because I thought it was things like bicycle pumps or something. The broken ticket machines, I think. The bicycle pump is, yeah. I blame Dave going too fast at one moment in time. Yeah, that's basically, and it all depends on the DLC you've got. I don't think there's anything really layers into it too much. Because new train 171 is like, it's like the 170. So we'll go on it again. The scenario's there. That's what some people were saying, using that 313. All these other trains are like the diesels are all the sort of like, so you don't get the 313 on this one, My service usually services for the rail tour. Yeah, the rail tour, and it's only goes from Lewis to Eastbourne. Because it doesn't matter which one you take. It's going to be the same scenario. It's all in one direction, but it's a bit annoying. And then you got variants of the Edinburgh to Glasgow. Oh, you can do it on the vintage rail tour as well. Class 66. Yeah, so be going up to do this one. I'm not sure the ScotRail livery is the right one, but we'll just do it anyway. ScotRail livery apparently. Right, let's remember this. Instrument. I usually how else forward. This is what I think. This stuff is actually on position. I'm trying to. That's how we want to do it. Difference in it. Just try to look outside. So you've got the aggregates. Obviously, there's bits where you fill it up. We've got a ScotRail services here ongoing. Once it gets to 5, we should be able to go. No, all of them are engaged in the switches here. Pressure. Instrument door. This is Dave just reminding himself where all the buttons are again. Things are missing anyway. Yeah, this is not obviously too difficult. Jump in. You know, so they're all about sort of 10 minutes each section for the 66 on this one. Usually from aggregate bits to this. See, if I had time, I would have done sort of I've done before. I've done like the route hopping thing. I don't have time for doing a route hop from here to Brighton. Ken, from like London to Brighton, to Eastbourne, or something like that. Or like just find services that are close to each other, finishing and ending close by. Give me a fighting chance. I'm trying to see what the AWS thing on this one is. Must be over there somewhere. Somewhere or through the door. There's nothing I can see here to activate it. It's a wonder. Nobody knows we're doing this. Escape out there. Escape out there. No. To activate the AWS. I'm missing somewhere. I've done it from data recorder. Maybe that escape, it's probably, might be another cab, to be honest. Sometimes things you can only activate from another cab. I've seen that before. certain things can activate from certain the other term. Shortly. You see if we're reducing the throttle flow of train in the area. There seems to be a bit more detailing in the background scenery and that. Maybe short one here. The good thing when we're doing things like that, to get the platforms and that, there's a lot more people seem to be and things like that going on. There's a lot more life. I remind myself how the brakes work on this train. It's a game I've not played anywhere as often as I used to. Too much stuff going on. It doesn't say there's this 10 mile an hour speed limit, but I'm trying to maybe assume it. case. Unless it's all the ones going down to Brighton. Hi Alan. Yeah, I've been doing some trains, just got the remasters on them, Alan, some of the routes. So I've been having a wee look at them. Each time they come out. We'll do the rail tour thing again. I don't know what class to do it as. But for some bizarre reason it's 66 in the Scotland rail livery in Lewis and East Coastway. East Coastway. Oh, it was actually bucket and rain earlier on, Alan, if you go back in the stream. I thought I'll put it to May, and I thought I'll put it to May. Nice weather, hopefully. Very light clouds leaving Brighton, and then it just ended up being buckets of rain when I get to Seaford. Thunder and lightning and everything. Only got a silver for that one. Okay. How long was I meant to take? Probably the length of time it took me or something. It took longer than it should have been. Well, because I just want to check something. Blind, right. I can't remember, because sometimes you get the trains, but you have two different sides, right? One side sets the AWS and stuff. They're always different. Right down here. That door doesn't work. It's painted on. It's painted on that handle. Just having a wee look. Oh, it's running away with me. Train's moving. How far can we go before the game tells me I can't go any further? Help! I noticed that. Right. Oh my god. We'll do another one. I'm thinking of doing the rail tour one just to sort of change up a wee bit. As I say, I don't have the newer add-on, which is the last 171. This is new trains for that route. You got scenarios here. Because if you actually get that one, you get to drive that one 313, the older one, and pretty much everything else is exactly the same. That one doesn't seem to have any announcements. That one did. Because I think the real tour is exactly the same, no matter what one you do. You do a 47, class 47. We got ScotRail and ScotRail 1. SR must be ScotRail, right? Do a vintage rail tour, and then we can maybe go from Seaford back to Brighton or something. Finish it off. If we've got time to, this will probably do it, to be honest. I would do the one. The AWS up here somewhere, don't we? Passengers. Will we want to go forward? As I say, he's a bit lost. Wish we didn't have. Oh, we've got passengers. All the tour ones they do, you never see passengers on them. It's like go via Berwick, so we just need to wait for the green light. Not much we can do here. Go via location. Now, that's enough to hold it. So we need to wait for that to go past. That's why it takes so long, because we have to wait for a train to go past. The tour of Lewis train station where we're waiting, free of charge. I think it would be good to go once they get go ahead. We don't need to go too fast. It's average 27 minutes. So. There we go. I'm actually quite surprised it's still got a braking symbol going on. Maybe we'll hold it in longer. We're moving anyways. Must be missing something. That sort of braking should be off. Should be off. Basically, we're going via the. We're 66 to the back. Right. It's not far to East One. I don't want to go too fast because maybe I have to play around with the brake. Maybe that's what this year is. Maybe I have to release the brakes on 66. Sorry when you got the green light going on. One is basically green light ahead of us all the time. So it starts going yellow, we know we're going to be catching up. The train just went past the little. Doing a whole lot of floating. Yeah, I'm trying to think maybe what I could do is get a certain day and see like we do trains on a certain day or something. Just to sort of break up the snow running. So it's just a funny, crazy thoughts. Definitely a lot more detailing in remastered version. You need to look at an older stream or something like that to have a look, compare the new and the old. Yeah, I'll finish off on this and then call it quits because I've done a reasonable amount, a couple hours or so on it. See, I do like this game, like it just for me it's just I've not played it anywhere as much as I should maybe. Too many games come up and the key here is not to go too fast because it's straight ahead. If it's pulling into stations, I'll catch up. Light went briefly yellow, so I wonder if he was pulling close to a station. It's going down. .66 at the back, so I don't know. I need to release its brakes at the back. Stop the wee hand braking symbol at the back. Stop corner. Or it's one of these days of a year older, none the wiser. Because I knew they had sort of the cuttings and embankments before, but they were more prominent in this one. So I could tell anyway. But trees. As I say, if the 171 comes on a reasonable price on sale, it's sort of very easy. Who could buy that for a decent price? Yeah, I don't think you're there to go really fast anyway, because you're doing a rail tour, you don't need to. Is in between? Hi Shadow. You're not doing too much in stopping, and the other trains are going to be stopping and starting and stuff. Railroader. I'm guessing PC Shadow. Yeah, it's a Train Sim World 6, so they gave us an update on this route here just to make it look shinier and better looking, essentially. So I've got 11 minutes to get to Eastbourne, so that's fine. No hurries here. I'm not race too much because I've got a passenger train ahead of me. It'll be going faster in general, but it'll be also going slower because it's stopping and starting all the time. Yeah, I just want to look at the remastered this and this. Coaches there. And then the back it we've got Class 66. But I wonder if this Class 66 thinks it's got its brakes on and it's slowing me down, I don't know. It's an emergency. I mean, it's nice with these older routes that they're doing, remastering them as in just basically giving them a fresh look of paint and stuff to try and get them closer to the newer routes, lighting and stuff. As I say, you've got a new train, and once one you can use on this route. Watch the world go by. Because in front of me now, no. So I'm doing the rail tour thing. I've done the last thing I've done there was a wee aggregate thing with the 66, and then I'm going from Eastbourne to Brighton to start with the 3774. Eventually, once I figured out, with the help of William, who subscribed to the channel, do the 3772 to Seaford. It started off nice, and then it came down in buckets. So that's the wee alert thing saying, right, wait a minute, look. You got a 35-mile-an-hour zone coming up. Lights are green, which is helpful. So I've got 6 minutes to get to Eastbourne anyway. The 35-mile-an-hour zone coming up. The only time they'll transfer this game to Unreal 5 is when they start supporting the newer consoles. There's nothing wrong with UE4, but I'm just saying that it's just like all the time they'd upgrade to that. As them stop supporting older consoles. I don't know if they've tried in Unreal Engine 5 or not on it. Okay, how well it works. I mean, the reality is that most people who say, yep, it should be easy to try to get to Unreal 5. Unreal 4. 5 minutes to get to Eastbourne. Should be okay. Just building up a bit of speed again. You just have to watch your speed because you obviously, as I approach Eastbourne here, there's a chance I'm going to get a yellow light or even a red. I'm trying not to lose too much time. it's looking good so far, time-wise. So basically I have at least gone the whole route, the track available to me. Finish this off. It's weird because it just like I had quite a few watching, then they'll it's like everywhere run away. Right? YouTube have been having problems at the moment. You try to go into people's chats and they don't seem to get you. Finish this off. We went out Eastbourne and then we caught quite a few. Yeah. Lots of buzzy ones now because of the yellow lights. And a red. We've got a red ahead of us. Buzz about now. Go over that. Three thing on the ground for the signal. You see, depending what the signal is, will determine whether it does the AWS or not. It's gone green, so it's just fine. Never sure. That's probably we're following that, so that's probably now way off to Hastings. Nice if they added that wee bit along down towards Hastings or something to be extra. Even if they say you paid a tenner for it or something. Smaller routes are good this way in some ways because you're half an hour or so of journey, and if you've not got much time to do something, it's kind of good. get coasting. Time doesn't bother me. It takes longer, it takes longer. Cool in here. End the live stream after that because I've not really got anything else to show on this route anyway. Because I do need to go to work. Not straight away, but I do need to go to work. We've got to stop. I'll go for a wee wander around this train station just to show it off to you guys. I don't know how many of the collectibles I've actually got in this route. I probably had a better score than that then. You got a score, but if I had a better score. I don't think it goes back the other way, that one. Might do, might come back. This is the Eastbourne. As far as you can go. As I say, there's definitely a lot more passengers floating around compared. Let's see if we can get out. Name Pip. Pip, yeah. Station cat. Pip. Is that new? Is this new tech? You got the station cat. Is dovetail. I've seen that before. Station cat. Basically, that's as far as it does on this one. I've been going everywhere today. I've gone. Started here in Eastbourne, and then I have drove to Brighton. From Brighton I drove down to Seaford. And then from Seaford I drove New Haven, the aggregates, but to New Haven to the Lewis. Seems to be the name. Stealing my train. That one doesn't exist apparently. by. That service doesn't exist. I see there's nobody on it. Oh, there is one or two. Maybe off to Hastings. I don't know. Definitely a lot more foliage and stuff. Yoink, that's something. I can't remember what was on this one for the collectibles. I've got bicycle pumps, I've got route maps. I don't know if one was a chain link fence or something, I can't remember. Falling off. It fell off. Deducted a minus a million points. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm just coming out of there because I've not exactly got much else to show you in this one. I don't know what new routes they're going to come out with. The thing is, I'm going to have to get a bigger bloody memory card to the size of this game. It's huge. If you got every single route downloaded, it'll take up so much space. This is getting to 400 gigs. Nearly. And that's not with all the stuff downloaded. That's the thing, you got these ones, 805s. You've got a lot of new rolling stock. That's the Hellbron, Stuttgart route. It's the sort of thing you see, right? I'll again wait till it's reduced in price. I'm not sure of what some of the stuff I've got. But I always think, well, that's a very smooth lens on 70. I would say it's all these things are just East Coast Main Line real tool pack. There's a lot I don't have. So, but I mean, something's got a nice. I mean, that's meant to be a nice route, that actually. But again, I said, you don't want to wait until I would just say like the airport commuter. That worked well with like Manchester Glossop and all that. You can sort of wheel around with that. I'm going to go and say thanks for watching, guys. So we've done a good bit today. Basically, I've shown what I need to. I can show you because I'm doing an introduction to this. We'll just do this.
In this training module, you will be taken through the operation of this DBBR 423 electric multiple unit. Insert the reverser key to begin.
We may as well do it while we're here, Dave. Pass the time away. Right.
Set the reverser to forward. This controls the...
Right.
Set the headlights to indicate that this unit is operational. For this introduction, you will be driving the train a short distance and performing passenger operations. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding.
Just do the thing. It wasn't intentional, this, by the way, but we might as well just.
Close the doors before departure. The train is now ready to depart. To release the brakes and apply power, push the handle away from you.
It's taking a wee second for it to do its thing. Yeah. You got the 171, which is separate. I think it's £13. This is the sort of thing I would probably purchase. Speed going up to 60k. So 12.99 for the 171. That would give you some extra services.
Now you've built.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that, Mr. Train Duda thing guy. Plan here is just to gently bring it to a stop. I wasn't even meant to wanting to do it.
You are approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force by moving the master controller into the braking range.
You know, notice it. Hi, Steve. The thing is, Steve, there's a good chance I'll probably do a couple. I'll probably find myself on SnowRunner for one and then tanks at night. Something like that. So I'm off tomorrow, so. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably do something like that. Because one of the guys that follows me, Fandy Candy, came in. He goes out, Fudgy guy, he comes up on the screen. Because he was saying, he went tanks or the Alaskan road truckers. They want to get something where people can get involved. And most people have been getting involved with the tanks and SnowRunner lately. So I'll see, because I was trying to put in and see what people suggest, basically. See what they suggest. See if they come up with any good plans. But for me it was always like a multiplayer game or something, so people have fucking chat and have just a bit of a laugh. Talk a lot of rubbish to each other. But I was playing this one because it's got a remastered version of East Coastway, which is sort of South England. Ooh, too fast. It's Brighton to Eastbourne route. So it was a case of I might as well have a look at that on this.
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
But we'll see what we do. See what comments people leave. See what they want to do. This is basically, let's sit there, grab a lot of rubbish, and sort of have some beer, maybe even a cheeky whiskey, depending on how I'm feeling. I've got a bit of whiskey here and he's drunk. He's something to lend me a hand. That was intentional, that was it? Yeah, I was just done an update on this one. On one of the routes. That route got updated, so it just looks a bit shinier and nicer. But I am going to shut the stream down and say thanks to everybody that came in. We had William, who actually gave me a little sub, which was nice of him. There's always it. The trains have always done quite well for me actually as well. A lot of people do come in. William Train Mad Boy. He gave me a wee helping hand how to work one of the trains goes going, oh, there's something I'm missing here. And he pointed me in the right direction. What buttons I need to press. So, cool. I just thought I'd do this today. And tomorrow you'll probably find it'll be a combination of tanks and snow. We will see. As I say, not too many people leave comments on the posts. Let's have a wee look. See if anybody's typed it in. And I've only had one sort of reply on it. That was Fandy Candy. When I said about, and he says he put tanks or they got a slushy, slushy votes. I always vote tanks. I don't understand the truck being used stream. That's it. People like different games. Snowrunner is a good game, Slushy. It's little munchkin kitten thing. Let's do liveries and cat stuff. These videos I can see. Right. Just leaving it, there was Taylor Menace is on. Yeah, he's still doing more of the Snowrunner. If you like snow run on that, guys, you can check out Telly Menace is causing trouble. I'm going to go and say thanks for watching. Bye for now.